He's at camp.
Yeah, I make y'all back.
Yep.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Groupers offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. Seeing the defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to
you in the South.
Jesse, this defense has been consistent.
You the woman.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
You're in the South, all right.
This defense dominates, and they do what they do, and they don't care. You can't do anything against them.
We had more than twice today, man. No. We had yesterday, today.
If I say twice is crazy.
Yeah, we had twice.
Going up top. And to get rid of it quickly. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Plus
The Groupers send out the punt unit.
Yeah, yesterday and today.
Going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Look at this one right here. Yo ass.
On the return.
How do?
Boy, look at your ass having Bojangles twice and shit.
No, that's the norm. You gotta get that every time.
That's right.
LSU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense.
On the game with it.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're
On the game with it.
You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And
hell no, he duck smoke.
He's kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground.
Nigga ain't playing.
To corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker.
Okay. Shit, nigga ain't playing. Of course.
This kid was looking for, very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end.
He's
got
scary
to be
with it.
real careful with his eyes, not telegraph.
So, yeah, I got this weekend probably.
He's going to have to settle in.
He said,
That's the ball's on the ground.
So, yeah, I got this weekend. This weekend, my ass.
They were channeling their inner might, the Tigers.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday.
And they're to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do.
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job.
This weekend, my ass. Let me call you back when this game over. I bet.
I put my hand on the football. Get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive. It's another thing to be greedy, and that's what they're doing now. They've got the lead, and they're like, no, we're still going to go onside, kick this thing, and try to maintain possession. And just
trying to get behind the defense. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch
offense is so explosive. It can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Right on target this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are trending to score. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Here comes the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Runs through the tackle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Now the pitch. It's a seam wide open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Built by the time,
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
See you.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Fuel behind what's next. So we can recruit.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Follow trails.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Brown. What a cut, now he's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line, it'll be a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down.
Brush my teeth.
Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic.
There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They go to the ground. Lots of running room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
That's the beauty of misdirection in the run game, right? You try to show the defense one look, and then you come back and hit them the other way when they're not expecting it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the off-tackle play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the groupers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pocket breaking down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hand.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the back. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it behind the line. It's Durham. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
The Groupers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Gonna run it. It's Craig. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The sure hands. It's Sheffield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. Lead is huge. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The sure hands, it's Durham. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards. He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Finds a spot in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. On the option. Touchdown LSU! Great job by the back on the option. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You've got to make sure you end up with the football.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Oh, they're after him. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the groupers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, out of space. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Running to the left. Hard running there. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. The groupers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Quick completion on the out route. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Finds his tight end. He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This is like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or 2 or 3 ahead of any coverage he sees.
Or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed them. They've played zone coverage. They try to man up these receivers, but the end result is always the same. This guy right now is unstoppable.
On the move, he fires. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, fourth down.
He'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Craig. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Off play action. He's going up top here late in the game. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Mm.